Dear students, today we will be learning about type of reproduction. Basically, there are two type of reproduction: asexual reproduction and sexual reproduction. In asexual reproduction, only one parent is enough to produce the new individual. There is no male in asexual reproduction, whereas in sexual reproduction, both male and female parent are required. Today we will learn in detail about asexual reproduction. I had drafted some of the asexual reproduction: fission, budding, spore formation, regeneration, vegetative propagation, and at the last, artificial method of asexual reproduction. Students, in fission, a splitting up of unicellular organisms into two or more daughter cells takes place. There are two types of fission further: binary fission and multiple fission. In binary fission, say for example amoeba, the mother itself grows into adult and divides into two daughter cells. And in this process, mother cell finally degenerates. That means there is no mother after the production of the daughter cells. In multiple fission, say for example in Plasmodium, at a time more than 1000 daughter cells are produced. Here also the mother cell degenerates. In budding, new individual is produced from an outgrowth of the parent's body. That means from the body of the parent, bud-like structure forms which develops into the new individual, and finally the bud detaches from the body. Here the mother does not degenerate after detachment of the daughter cell. Example: Hydra and yeast. Next one is spore formation. Nucleus of the developing sporangium divides several times and develops into spores. The spores are non-flagellated and motile. When the spores are non-flagellated and motile, they are known as aplanospores. And when the spores are motile and flagellated, they are known as zoospores. Example: Rhizopus, Mucor, Penicillium, etc. Next one is regeneration. Regeneration is a type of asexual reproduction in which an organism has the ability to regenerate its lost body parts. Say for example, you might have seen a lizard that has the ability to regenerate its lost tail. This process is also known as self-amputation of the body parts. In plants, this method of producing new individual is called fragmentation. Example: Hydra and fungi. Example: alga and fungi. In alga, the nucleus has the capacity to regenerate the new part. Next is the vegetative propagation. In vegetative propagation, new plant arises from the parts of the plants. Example: tuber of sweet potato, buds of roots of guava, leaf of bryophyllum, rhizome of ginger, etc. That means in vegetative propagation, the part of the plant is enough to produce the new individual when they are planted in a systematic pattern or manner. The last one is artificial method of asexual reproduction. In artificial method of asexual reproduction, there are cutting, layering, and grafting. Cutting means the part of the plant is cut off and is sewn or layered within the upper part of the soil. Say for example, sugarcane, grape, and rose. Rose is also grown by the help of grafting. I'll be discussing in due course of time. Next one is layering. Example: lemon. In layering, what happens? Any branch of the plant is brought to the ground, and the part of the branch, or you can say the part of the plant which is lowered and about to touch the ground, in that place where the branch is about to touch the ground, soil is mounted, and within a couple of days or a week, new root arises from the part of the plant which has been mounted by the help of soil. The common example is lemon. The last one is grafting. In grafting, two different plants are taken. Say for example, if we take the help of potato and tomato, then we know that in potato we only need the root part of the plant, whereas in tomato we only need the upper part of the plant, as because potato has the capacity to produce tubers from the root and tomato can produce fruit from the branches. So what happens? Potato and tomato are grafted. The lower part of the potato is taken and the upper part of the tomato is taken. Both are attached together. The root of the potato is known as stalk, and the upper part, that is stem of the tomato, is known as cereal. Both combine together to form the new plant, that is tomato. That means potato and tomato. In this new plant, in the ground we can have potato, whereas on the upper part of the plant we can have tomato. So this is all about asexual reproduction. Thank you.